Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Kusnul Asyaifah in Indonesia News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is the hundreds of the athletes join the Pencak Silat competition. Hundreds of White Dove Empathy Hunters martial arts athletes took part in the White Dove Pencak Silat competition ex-Karisidenan Pekalongan at the Kajen Public Meeting Building, Pekalongan Regency, Central Java. Head of the Pekalongan White Dove Martial Arts Bunch, Putut Ari Puji Isworo, said that this inter-regional champions was attended by the hundreds of the White Dove athletes from the former Pekalongan resident. There are 221 athletes who will compete in several region categories this time for the participants from the Brebes, Tegal, Pemalang, Pekalongan City, Pekalongan Regency, and Batang Regency. According to the hymn, there are several categories up from grabs in this event, namely the sparring category and the standard single technical art, the White Dove fabrication art, and the team and art. Those who are part in the competition are only aged in the preteen, adults that adult age driven to age under 90 years old and over 19 years old. The thing that discusses from the regional champion is the junior fish and the Tusu Desaver championship that will this ever appear in a champion like a Popstar or others. Putut expanded that the champion was because that Shekodi started swinging a dove with the Pencak Silat College, which has been demand for the past 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This competition is the event for the reveal Pencak Silat competition after the COVID-19. COVID-19 pandemic and is hoped that will inspire the athletes achieve achievement. He hopes that after this competition, usage for the empathy hunter material arts Betako with Dove will emerge in the former Carcassian area in Pekalongan. The next news is good corrects inside Bogor Dam in the river. Here is another video. The crash of the good in the Bagor is dumped in the Semarang Regency River. Residents of the Sumbangan Gunung Hablet, Pekalongan Village, Bawen District, Semarang Regency were shocked by the discovery of a good crashes in the local river. This is the second time the discovery of livestock crashes dumped in the rivers in the Semarang Regency area. However, from previous discovery in Susukan District, there was a 10 of the dump based on the narrative of the head of the Surabaya Hamlet, Hali Tukumadu God and crashes were the fine Angel number Rudy Marco on the Wednesday, 29, 2022. The goat's correct crash was found in the Bogor snacks. If you can consider in the looks as being the weak in the river because it's small as a very Korean. After the goat crash was found in the cold continue resident to together bring the crashes in the land near the river. Police the location, government have also visited the location to consider investigation. Meanwhile, the head of the Semarang Regency Department who said his party was difficult, including inspection and trying for the tracing disaster is not possible because when he was found in about the 7 days in Bagor had the ground, he estimated that the crescent was carrying away the ground, the river from the area around the bladder of Cibaran, which stopped the Centrum River. The next news is A fire burned house in the burner Meriah. Five houses caught fire in the Wih Tenang Uken Village, Permata District, banner Meriah Regency on the Friday, 1 July 2022 at the night. The incident occurred at around 20 p.m. that the banner Meriah Recreational Disaster Management Regency deployed 7 fire engines and a fire jeep to start exhausting the fire. At the surroundingnews.com, observed that the video was circulating fighter but arrived that the scan of this incident where the fire was growing. The scan of the incident, people were busy gathering and the suit helped by the civil inspection to make a way for the firefighters. A number of the fighting Lucans Penny. Some tried to put out the fire mechanism tool that was swiftly exhausting 2 p.m. that from the incident. Head of the Regional Disaster Management Agency, Banner Meriah Friday, surroundingnews.com. It is saying that the 7 units are deployment is the disaster. So Price said, when the DJ night at that disaster, the one that was hurt, he was so worried that the flames dispersed to other houses. The next news is, BTC Mall becomes the location of the South Sumatra National Forum. BTC Mall is one of the malls that the unify venue from the South Sumatra 6th National Community Recreational Sport Festival. In the competition for the 5 sports, namely Liong and Lion Dance, Break Dance, Taici, Creative Gymnastics, and the tabletop, which is really held from 5 individually. This sport is held in 6 different areas, from the ground floor main atrium to the M3 atrium in the FORNAS cinema, which is the location is a breakdown competition of serial sport that will complete. The Lion and Lion Dance become the competition that attracts most public attraction because there is not held in the previous attraction crowd of followers. The song that the music that the accompanies the Lion Dance is the attraction visitor file. So that the will adjust the great magic choose for the whole file is better with the speed that the player focus and the jury. There is even a number of visitors fishing at the floor because there is one to flyer a race even larger. This is competition level start from the morning to the night, featuring lion dance group from the various regions in the country, move from one and after another. The host of the Lion Dance team Palembang look at stunning and the most attractive from the attention of the visitor. The Lion Dance team appreciate attractive to performance from the best to the best and judges by the giving and a rating from the good judges. Meanwhile, Vice GM of the BTC Mall, police said BTC provide free sporting from the competition location and only charge from the operational costs, namely correction, cleaning and the security because it was necessary to support costs from the debt. Micro, small and medium enterprises will typically Palembang hunter from the get free space to display their product during the National Community Representation Sport Festival. The number of the competition had successfully in the prior company, so there is usually expected that the FORNAS was even considered. The weekend from the West risk constantly as visit mall in addition for the FORNAS BTC event. The mall is also location of the competition held were excited by the held in Palembang Diaspora, which is wholly on the John 4, which is will competition for the cash prize, trophies and certificate. Free competition registration. There will be a swivel where the Mandala finals will be held on the BTC Parking working a lot in the practicing, exciting music performance, bazaar for micro and small medium entrepreneur, fun and activity, other and the price of the motorbike, and anyone can join for the free. The next news is ex-Karisidenan KM crew successfully evacuated. The Joint Search and Rescue Team's success in evacuating ex-Krim and Karisidenan motorboat from the Maya Island, Laci Para Island, Central Maluku Regency, Maluku Province. This afternoon at the ruins is a work crew member of the Karisidenan motorboat were successfully evacuated by the Maya Island Iskanabayu. He continued that after 30 years of the SAR team evacuated the victim, the ship and Ambon city. After the most hard traveling, finally, there is a 7 p.m. KNSR Bianayu arrived and the target Lipi Ambon fire. For tomorrow, we are handed over the company to be taken to near hospital treatment. It was really is a risky Karisidenan motorboat. The character member is known to have been silent. Heading to the Probolinggo with a cargo of 2,300 agri-wood. However, on the Sunday, the Karisidenan motorboat was hit by the harvest waterboat Sunda, which has caused surrender to Butswaya in the Bides, causing a fraud in the Bau-Bau Sud Sulawesi evacuate in the Maya Sukab Central Maluku to be handed over the liquid car in this offer for the help. The next news is 78 audio rook in the Paradise Zone system at the Minute. Minute Soon Prayer Community or MSPC held a sound system parade in the Chiki Center parking area in the ER Sukarno Street, North Mihasa on the Saturday. This activity was supported by the Minute Regency government under the leadership of the Regen Jordan Laga Deputy Kevin Lotulu. This activity was opened directly by the Regen of the Minute Jaga Grada. This event of river zone system from the North Sulawesi Sulut. All the regulars that the present of the suit they are present of attractive quality. The quality is judges low the clearance is seen 100 for the caterer to see the paradise. Head of the Minute Zone Sister Community replay recruitment in the interview by the Tribun Manada.co.id said that the total of 78 participants in the booked audio of system. Participants of the various community in the north, namely Tomoho, Tornado, and the Pekalongan were greeted by the crowd. Ravi Thana Minute Regency joined the Ganda of the had taken time to attend by the opening this activity. The next news is clarification former Deputy Minister of the Foreign Affairs. Former Deputy Minister of the Foreign Affairs, Dino Pati Jajalan, also commended by the official of President Joko Widodo to Russia and Ukraine. According to him, Russia didn't hear his places missing invited by Jokowi. The reason is Russia continued to be blowing Ukraine just as Jokowi arrived in Moscow to meet the Russian President Vladimir Putin. This is a sign President Putin Russia has completed Ukraine President Jokowi peace mission Russia. Bogor, Ukraine, that the President Jokowi arrived in Moscow in the break-night upload in the Saturday, July 2022. The party impressed that nothing can be changed this view. Give clarification. Not stopping there, Dino Party then a more statement to clarify his view. His party was led by the vice mission in that Indonesia, Paris, Russia, and Ukraine was brilliant. In fact, it is the Russian is still interesting in achievement war in Ukraine. The ambassador from the Republic of Indonesia to until the stress Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono also hoped that the Indonesia effort to regular using Ukrainian that will continue. In this view, the situation of the water plea has created will get worse. Putin Goret has a problem study in the fact, according to the Jokowi statement, his meeting Putin is supporting exclusively first. Namely, Putin that the current successful from the food factory suspects, but from Russia and the Ukraine. Putin will also open up from the food supply lines of the Ukraine. Expertly see from the roots. The statement from the Jokowi during a joint president conference and the party, which is supplied the Instagram number a person in Indonesia at Jokowi. Food and fertilizer for human benefit. Jokowi said that the President Putin has arranged security for the food and fertilizer supply for the world. The button for the fertilizers Russia and Ukraine for the reason is not fertilizer in trades for the community. In hundreds of million people of a variety discriminant capital from the food fertilizer, especially developing country. For this one course is a humanitarian issue. Well, I think those are all the news for today with me, Kustul Ashaifa. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.